Earth signs, welcome to your end of November bonus reading. We're going to start with Taurus, then Virgo, and Capricorn. And so, if Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. So, let's see what we have here. Taurus, you have, she who whispers. Oh boy, how do we pronounce that? Konskia? Konskia? Secrets, confessions, confidant. Beautiful card, though. Is it your stone topaz? Something like that. All right, let's see. Oh, Wombat Spirit, be at home, 68. And happy, 26. Okay, happy at home. I'm really curious about the secrets and whispers. What is this? What are you keeping secret, or is someone keeping secrets from you, Taurus? I don't know. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, guess what, Taurus? That's one of your cards. Yay! We have Seven of Cups. Okay, that's Scorpio energy. Eight of Wands. Ooh, Saggy energy there. We have the Empress. Oh my gosh, Taurus, look at that. You're coming up twice right there. That is so good. Ooh, the Tower. Okay. Huh. And you have Four of Swords. Okay. Alrighty, Taurus. Secrets, confessions, confidant. What's going on here? So, in your current energy or possibly recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. This would tell me here, since these are both your cards in the tarot, that you are in alignment, is what I would say. You are in a place of power. You are in the desirable qualities of your sign, being patient, reliable, very persistent, honest. And so this is showing that you have taken either now or recent past, have really studied your patterns for the things that you are creating and manifesting in your life, because this is Pentacles energy. This is your earthly realm. What you've been looking at, what you've been putting your time and resources into, and seeing if it is paying out for you. Is it giving you the results you want or need? I see you taking a very cautious, critical eye and a lot of patience in looking at what you can prune, what you can add. What is this? Does this need more of this? Does it need less of that? So you've been in a time of introspection here regarding possibly what you do for a living, or just how you are maintaining and acquiring resources at this time, Taurus. And what's crossing this energy here of this contemplation and, is this worth it kind of energy? And also it's kind of a waiting energy to see if all the work you've put into something is going to pay out for you. But what's crossing this energy here is this beautiful Empress card, this card of abundance, card of fertility, a card of growth and stability as well. And so I think whatever you have learned from this period right here, it has created more abundance, more fertility, more. This is a card of more, more, more. This is a card of creation, both of these together combined. This is, you have figured out, because the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens, right? So even if you're not female, this is just those energies, right? And so I think you've learned a lot from this period of looking back and seeing what has worked for you in the past, what hasn't, you know. And we have this She Who Whispers here, secrets, confessions, confidant. You may have kept a lot of this to yourself, your secret recipe, so to speak, of abundance and how to make things grow and everything in your life. Or Or I'm thinking you might have someone that you have been very close to, that you have shared some of your deepest, you know, secrets regarding this kind of thing, how to manifest stuff. I think maybe you've had maybe one confidant, just one person that you've shared this experience with. That's what I'm getting with that. Now let's keep going, and we'll come back to it if we need to. We have the Seven of Cups and the Tower combined. Wow. Okay. So the Tower, this is Aries energy. It's very bold, energetic. It's something that happens quick. It's fated. So things you did in the past directly affect the now and the future in ways that we can try to predict, but we can't fully predict. Our choices that we make define our future, right? Because this is a card of options and choices and looking at them. This has a very, it's kind of a, it's a similar feel of the Seven of Pentacles. Like the Seven of Pentacles is looking at all the work that you've put into something, looking at your resources and how to manage them, and etc. But the Seven of Cups is the same kind of looking and investigative type of energy for me. It's looking at all the options that are out there and possibly thinking about, what choices you made in the past and how they affected you in the future. Was it a good idea? And we can kind of predict sometimes with some certainty how things can pan out, but it doesn't always work out the way we think it will. You know, there is this element of surprise here, and it's being caught off guard. So I think this is asking you to be very cautious and careful about the choices you make right now, because it has implications in the future that are not predictable at this time. And the Tower isn't necessarily a negative card. This is kind of asking you to, kind of expect the unexpected. Or I always think of Edna Mode from The Incredibles. She's, when she's doing that scene where she makes the outfit for the baby, and the mom is like, what do you think Jack's going to be doing? And she's like, I don't know, darling. Luck favors the prepared. And that is true. Luck does favor the prepared. You want to be prepared for anything and everything. It's kind of hard to be, but I think this is telling you here to consider, and we have this here too. I think this is asking you to take a close look at the choices you've made in the past, Taurus, and how did they play out then? This is asking you to have wisdom about your current situation by comparing it to past decisions and options and things you had, to be kind of prepared for what these choices can bring. You can make a fantastic choice over here, something that is going, it's risky in that you don't know how something is going to work out. But it's like, how do I explain this? It's not taking a risk like, experimenting with some kind of drugs or some kind of junk like that. This is about taking calculated risks for your betterment, to move you forward, either in your spiritual journey, in your physical life, your material life, things like that. Making good decisions, taking maybe calculated risks in that way. Not being afraid to send out a resume while you still have a job, but looking for something better. Those are the kind of risks I'm talking about here. And I think when you are careful with your decisions, cough button, hold on. Excuse me, sorry about that. This is saying that a future decision, option, choice that you make is going to be really big. And I think this is going to be, well, depending on what you choose. If you take a job just for instance, in, another state, and you don't know really what's going to happen. It could be a good tower moment. You know what I'm saying? It's going to change everything. It's going to change your foundation and your future and that sort of thing. If you are tempted and influenced to hang out again with a past person that was a bad influence on you, and you go out partying and you get arrested, and that would be a bad risk, and that would be a bad tower moment. So this is saying that there are fated kind of, it depends on your choices here. This is really significant, Taurus. This is saying be very careful what you choose, what your options are, because it's going to affect your future in ways that are unpredictable. It can be good or it can be bad. So this is a really interesting combo here. And this is saying here, this be at home. Maybe you shouldn't, do things that might be perilous, right? So in your future energy, future, we have the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the Four of Swords. I think you are, with these options here, you might be shooting a lot of arrows at different things. We have different arrows here, so you might be trying different things. Or you could be shooting for just one particular thing. You might be putting kind of all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, and just putting all the different types of energy that you have towards this one goal. And the Eight of Wands can represent communication, this action. It's fast. I think once you decide on your options here and what it is you're manifesting, you're just going to go raging towards it, right? And after this period, after you put all this effort and work into it, it says you're going to need to take a rest here with the Four of Swords. Just being home, be happy. Just take a little rest if you need it. And I think that's important. Sometimes we push ourselves a little too hard. And it's always good to kind of get that, not really a second wind, just a respite, just a little break before you get going again. And so the Four Swords is also you want to keep up with your health, make sure your body is doing well, especially after a time of sustained effort. You know what I mean? Like really pushing for something. Take some time out every once in a while. Pat yourself on the back. Know that you did a good job. But give yourself a rest every now and then, Taurus. It will make you happier in the long run to not push yourself so hard. Yes, you're strong. Yes, you are persistent. But it's okay to just stay at home and just rest every once in a while, Taurus. It's okay. We have Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Ooh, I think that would definitely help with these choices that you have. Clear quartz is one of the highest vibing. I forgot to put my rings on again. It's always with your reading, Taurus. I wonder what that is. Something? Are you forgetting something? Maybe. So, clear quartz is one of the most highest vibrating stones out there. You can have it near you. Have it in some jewelry. And another way to raise your vibration is with this rose essential oil. It is the highest vibrating frequency essential oil that you can get. And it smells wonderful. And it's a great way to stay in shape. Oh my gosh, me and my son, we watched 1,000 Ways to Die in the West yesterday. Had never seen it. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, luck. Look at that. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Nice. You have pen, new job or career. I definitely see that transition here. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress, and you might be looking at other options at this time. And I think this Tower moment, for those of you who take a good calculated risk towards something new in work, it's going to pay off. Get back to the basics. With the quill, you might be writing letters and communicating with people because we do have the Eight of Wands there. And pale, time to get out of a situation. So, yeah, there we go, Taurus. That looks really good for you. And now that's all the messages I'm getting for you. So let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. Let's see what we have, Virgo. Makita, she who sees, observe, perceive, and scrutinize. You're watching something. Rhino spirit, battle unicorn, 50. Overcome any obstacle. Ooh. Oh, you have number 5, orphaned. That gives me almost like a 5 of pentacles feel, but I think you're gonna, you're gonna get through it if that's even in here. 9 of swords. You have the 2 of cups and the sun. Ooh, look at that. Leo energy. 3 of wands. Temperance with Sagittarius here. And the 8 of cups. Wow. Virgo. All right. So, Virgo, in your recent past, you have this 9 of swords and the 3 of wands. You were in a situation that was causing you headaches, worry, a lot of sleepless nights here. And the good thing about this is you did something about it. You have the 3 of wands crossing this 9 of swords energy. So if this was a situation that had you in this place of fear, possibly confusion, anxiety, just not good stuff, right? So the 3 of wands is my card of expansion. And in this particular 3 of wands, I see you left that situation. You packed up your bags. Maybe you saw some signs pointing to new directions, places you could go, and you just left. You left this behind. Now, this could be metaphorically. You could have said in your mind, you could have said, well, there's different ways of thinking about things. Because you have she who sees, observe, perceive, and scrutinize. That may be how you got out of this 9 of swords energy. Observing, perceiving, scrutinizing the situation, and seeing opportunities elsewhere, and then just moving on. I get a moving on feeling here, Virgo, of just leaving that kind of thing behind. We have overcome any obstacle. Moving forward, this is in your current energy. You have the 2 of cups and you have temperance. Oh, it's interesting. We have 2 cups here pouring. So she's pouring here. I think you shared or are sharing a lot of your emotions with someone. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a new, really close, like soulmate, kindred spirit kind of thing with the 2 of cups here. This is Cancer energy, and then we have Sagittarius energy over here. This is someone you can really be yourself with. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but this is a very loving relationship here. I even feel an equal give and take. This is someone you can really open your soul up to, because we have this Sagittarius here and this alchemy of the inner emotions, is someone that can help you heal. Someone who's grounded, but also, in touch with their emotions, very spiritual minded. I feel like this is a spiritual connection for you, Virgo. This is a really, this could be the person that helps you overcome obstacles in past, you know. This is like a best friend kind of energy here, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that best friend energy. Then in the future energy, we have the Sun card and the Eight of Cups. I think you have, with the Sun card being underneath it all, I think you've seen the clarity of the past situations, like what caused this Nine of Swords. I think you are in a place of wanting to just be happy, and you're kind of embracing that inner child. And so I see, you probably have a loyal friend. You might just have one really good loyal friend that you trust. But this energy is being crossed by this Eight of Cups, and I think the way you are going to keep yourself happy is anytime something is unsatisfying to you, if it's just not working for you, you've learned your lessons from the past and you're just going to simply walk away. You're not going to give your energy, you're not going to give your happiness to things, situations, people that don't make you happy, Virgo. I get this. I'm done. I'm not going to tolerate things that aren't satisfying to me. We have this orphaned card here. So it could be that for a very select few of you, you could have been orphaned at some time, or you could have felt left out in the cold. Maybe the people that or situations that you've walked away from might feel orphaned. But if you have your good reasons for doing it, you don't need to explain it to anyone. And some of you may not agree with that, but if you think about it, if someone is not on your same vibration frequency, they're just not growing with you, and they're kind of holding you back from your growth, your spiritual growth, where you want to go. You could, if you wanted to, you could tell them that you just are moving on with your life, but I don't think that would help the situation. It's certainly not going to fix it. There's nothing they can do if you're ready to move on. So, yeah, I see you moving on from things that are not satisfying here, Virgo. I really get this sun here from this Makita, she who sees, because this is clarity about situations, relationships, that sort of thing. And I think you're only wanting to be in mutually beneficial relationships at this time, people that are on the same page, same frequency. You have protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. I feel like that's that rhino spirit. You've got, oh, angel, look at that. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on this spiritual journey. Yep. I'm going to put it over here by orphaned. I think you're protected. And it could be for some of you that somebody walked away from you. Oh, I just got that message. You could feel orphaned. Someone could have walked away from you, and you may not know why. If that's the case, know that what you have to understand is people come and go in your life. Sometimes they're there for just a season, sometimes a little bit longer. But if they're being drawn to a new path and they just have to go, let them continue their journey. It'll be okay. Sometimes you just got to let people go. You have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So put more into something. You have crown, honor and respect will come to you. Nice. And table, hard work ahead. So there is something that you need to work on here. You need to put more effort into. I'm not sure what that is. It's going to be different for all of you, Virgo, but I hope that helped. That's all the messages I'm getting for right now. And let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your end of November bonus reading. So if Cappy is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. Let's see what we have going on here. Blanche, she who brings light, serenity, and beacon. We have, Scarab Beetle Spirit, 52. Magic works through you. And we have Peace with a 23. Nice. All right, let's see what we have with the tarot. You have the Star. And you have She who brings light. Could be following your dreams. Queen of Swords. So you have Aquarius energy here, and Libra. 5 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Oh my goodness, 9 of Swords. What in the world? And the Hermit, some Virgo energy. Okay. Let's see. So we have air, fire, air, fire, and then we have fire and earth. All right. So Capricorn, in your recent past, or could be still your energy right now, you have the Star and the 2 of Wands. The Star for me is your highest selves. This is like your soul mission. This is like your hopes and dreams. What do you want in this lifetime? And the 2 of Wands for me is choosing a path. It's not really taking action toward it yet, but it's thinking about which direction you want to go in your life, Capricorn. Are you going to follow your dreams? Are you going to follow maybe expectations? What's your path? Where are you going? And it may be more than just that, the 2 of Wands. It could be, a spiritual path and your dreams. It could be a lot of different things. It could be, this path could be, spiritual. It could be actual physical. Where are you going next? Where are you moving? Things like that. So the 2 of Wands is a decision that needs to be made of some kind, choosing a path. Some of you may be performers as well, because we have this girl on a high wire. Really gives me Coraline feels. I love that Dark Mansion tarot right here. So I think you're choosing, and for some of you, yes, you probably are performers, because we have the Star card here, and then we have this 2 of Wands. So some of you are considering the visual arts, maybe acting, performing arts, right? Could be that. Some of you may already be on the stage in some way, and your hope is to become, famous. You might be wondering which path to take in that arena. Interesting with these two cards, the messages I'm kind of, but it's saying be a light, be a beacon, bring your light into this. And that would be, your what you're being drawn to, your hopes and dreams. We have the scarab beetle magic works through you. The Queen of Swords. This could be you, Capricorn, or it could be someone you're dealing with. So the Queen of Swords is a very strong, logical energy. She can be very sociable, very communicative, very charming. But she's the queen that is most likely to have had divorce, heartbreak. And so she's can be aloof, but she's got her sword drawn here. She can be smiling at you, but if you say something that she doesn't like, you're going to know it really quick. That sword is going to come right up. So this is someone who is very decisive with their words, very logical, but not really willing to put up with anything. If this energy isn't you, it could be a boss, it could be your mother, someone older than you, or just someone who's very intimidating. I get a very intimidating feel with this Queen of Swords this time around. This person could be causing you headaches, nightmares. If you're in this energy of the Queen of Swords, Capricorn, it's causing you heartache and nightmares. Something about this energy is not bringing peace to your life. There's something here about this person that I'm not getting a good vibe from. And I usually don't get bad vibes from the Queen of Swords, but since we have this nightmare card crossing here, this would be someone who doesn't communicate well, who might be very mean with their words. This could be somebody who is criticizing you very heavily. Or this could be your inner critic criticizing you very heavily. Saying things like you're not good enough, you'll never be good enough. That's a negative interject in your mind. And it's not real. If that is the case with you, if you have this negative interject in your mind, where it doesn't matter who it came from or whatever, telling you you're not good enough and blah blah blah, acknowledge those thoughts when they come around, but then realize that that's not you, and then kick them to the curb. You know what I'm saying? That's the magic you have within you to say, oh, okay, I've heard you. Now go away. Bring yourself, finding that inner peace, right? And I think, hold on, cough button. Sorry about that. So I get an actor kind of feel from this. I almost feel like there's a play going on and you're practicing. You have the Five of Wands here. That is my card of training. I really do get a stage theater kind of feel from this reading. And it could be, that might be the director for some of you. I know this would be a small piece, but I think that could be a director that might be overly harsh, criticizing, demanding perfection. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I keep hearing that. Let's do it again. From the top. Let's do it again. And so you're with people that are like-minded, you're training, you're doing something. If this isn't like a play, it could be sports, it could be something that you're doing with other people, working in tandem with them in some way. It doesn't have to be a play or something like that. This is some kind of team exercise. This could be any kind of a boss saying, let's do it again, let's run it again. You could be, training to be a nurse or a firefighter. I mean, anything that requires teamwork to do that you're having to do over and over and over again. And I think at the end of the day, you just want to be at home after, just putting all your energy and effort into this. You go home at night, maybe alone. You got your little Corvid spirit guide here, and you just kind of convalesce at home after going through this. You've made this decision to stay on this path, right? And now it's hard. The work is hard. It's mentally taxing on you, Capricorn, and it's physically demanding as well. And so you have this hermit energy crossing this. And for me, this is saying, remember why you're doing this. Let the star be your guide, because generally this is like a lantern, which for me is holding the star, your hopes and dreams. You're keeping it right out in front of you like a carrot dangling on a stick, for your horse, that kind of thing. This is saying stay focused on your goal. Give it time. We have a time turner there, you guys. I love my little time turners, my little hourglasses. And this is saying there will be a time when you've mastered this, and then you can come out. So if this is like a play, you would go through and you do this over and over and over and over. And then you can come out of this hermit mode and enjoy what you've learned. You can share it with others, because this is the wisdom, right? You're going to be so much wiser after you've gone through this experience, Capricorn. This is a really cool reading. I'm getting specifics here. I'm seeing people and situations and stuff. This is going to bring you a lot of peace in the end. Happiness. We have fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Nice. We do have wands here. We have beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Yeah, definitely do not speak about any weaknesses that you think you have. Focus on your strengths right now and keep things to yourself. Bag something important, such as a new job or a raise. I think this is important to you, whatever this is that you're doing. You have rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. It's a message for some of you. Moon. Woo. Changes in your life. Capricorn. Very interesting reading. I like this. If it relates to you in some way, please let me know by hitting that like button. You don't have to describe how this is related to you or what you're studying and working on. I mean, if you want to, you can. But, if this resonates with you, please let me know. Hit that like button. Yeah, that's really cool, Capricorn. All right, that's all the messages I have for right now, and we will see you next time.